Hello, lovely people. This is Kingsley from Emerge, and today I'm here to also share with you a very wonderful, life-changing story, a lesson for the generation X, Y, a lesson for the young folks, a lesson for the millennials, a lesson for all. There's this story of a young boy who lives in a little village called a global village. This boy, because of his ability to handle modern gadgets, his ability to understand technology, etc., his ability to fluently speak as compared to his parents and those of the older generation, he felt he was a Mr. Know-it-all. He felt he was the repository of knowledge. He felt wisdom resided in him. This young boy is representative of the younger people in the village. And the younger people of the village are also representative of our modern day young people. So this boy one day decided that he would prove finally that he was the wisest person in the village. So he decided to go to the village chief, because the village chief is known to be the wisest person. So what he did was to catch a butterfly and placed it in his palm. So he went to the chief's palace and he was warmly welcomed. He told the chief that he had a problem and he needed the chief to solve his problem. The problem was to test the king's wisdom and his ability to make sound judgment. And so he said, "Chief, in my hand is a butterfly. Is the butterfly dead or alive?" The chief paused for a moment and reflected on the young man's question. Reflected and reflected again. See, this reminds me of a quote by a man called Mehmet Murat, quote and unquote. "The wisest young is the young who can look at the world through the eyes of the elderly." The wisest young is the young who can look at the world through the eyes of the elderly. If this young boy could look at the world, if our younger generation can look at the world through the eyes of the elderly, we will not run into a headlock and we will not commit most of the mistakes we do commit in life. So upon reflection, the chief said, "If I tell you that the butterfly in your hand is alive, you will squash it and show it to everybody here, including myself, that the butterfly is dead. If I say the butterfly is dead too, you will just release your hands and allow the butterfly to fly. In that way, I wouldn't prove my intelligence." So the king made a profound statement. And today I make a profound statement to the young generation. Whether the butterfly is alive or dead, it's in your hands. Youth and young people, our lives are in our hands. Whether dead or alive, it is in our hands. The youth of that village had a sense of entitlement, and we see it in our generation today too. Constantly complaining, just as this young boy did. Making excuses instead of learning as a young person and building character through perseverance and through hard work, we want to rise up to the top with our hard work. We settle for mediocrity and we called it cool. The future is not tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the future is not today. The future started yesterday. So if you think of tomorrow as the future, you're already late. You see, the vitality of a youthful life is the glory of a graceful strength. Lila Gifty Akita made this profound statement. With the strength of the youth, we would need the experience of the aged to become successful in life. He who despises the wisdom of the aged, he who despises the experience of the aged, is on a highway to committing errors in life. To end this story, I want to quote Mehmet Murad again.